Bread rolls are the best accompaniment to be eaten with soups or gravy. And what if they are made interesting by stuffing with cheese? Hello and welcome to Sanjeev Kapoor Khazana and to the Ultimate Baking Series with me, Chef Afraz. Today I'm going to show you a very interesting recipe of stuffed cheese rolls. So let's quickly start making our lovely cheese stuffed rolls. For that, I'm going to take a bowl to which I'm going to add 1 tablespoon of fresh yeast. I'm going to just break this. And with this, I'm going to add 1 teaspoon of sugar. Sugar really helps to disintegrate the yeast fast. Give this a nice mix. And then I'm going to microwave this for around 10 seconds. And now I'm going to leave the yeast to activate for around 1 to 2 minutes. In the meantime, I'm going to grab a large bowl to which I'm going to add refined flour, but I'm going to sieve the refined flour. In goes 2 cups of refined flour. And now after sieving the flour, I'm going to season this with salt, and then also I'm going to add 1 teaspoon of sugar into the flour, and with that I'm going to add milk powder. This gives a nice richness to the bread dough. And now I'm going to mix all this together nicely, and then I'm going to make a well in the center. And now over here, as you can see, the yeast has activated. You can see the bubbles on top. At this stage, I'm going to add this to the flour, and then I'm going to mix this with the flour. And just after mixing this nicely, you need to add water little by little and then knead this into a soft dough. So now I'm going to add water little by little and turn this mixture into a soft dough. So once the mixture has come together, I'm going to take this out on the work table, but before that I'm going to dust some refined flour, and then I'm going to start stretching this. And now when you stretch this, and if it doesn't break, that means the dough is ready. Transfer this again into the bowl. So again I'm going to dust some refined flour in the bowl and then place this dough, and then I'm going to cover this with a wet muslin cloth and keep this for proving for around 15 to 20 minutes. So now after 15 to 20 minutes, as you can see, the dough has risen and become double in size. Now again I'm going to dust some refined flour on my work surface and take the dough out. And now I'm going to knock back the dough and remove all the air. And now I'm going to add around 1 tablespoon of butter to the dough and knead the dough again. So now the dough is ready. I'm going to keep this aside, and now I'm going to chop some parsley. And then I'm going to grate some cheese over the chopped parsley. And then I'm going to mix this nicely. And now I'm going to weigh the dough. So I'm going to first weigh the total weight of the dough, which is 507 grams. And now I'm going to equally divide this into 8 portions. And so I'm going to make small bread rolls of 60 grams and divide the dough. So now after dividing the dough into equal parts, I'm going to take one of the dough and then I'm going to make a dent in the center. So before that, dust some refined flour on your hands and then make a dent in the center. And then I'm going to stuff this with a cheese and parsley mixture. And then I'm going to bring all the edges together and shape this into a round ball. Very clean. We don't want any cracks on the top, so it should be like this. And now let's quickly grease a baking tray with some butter, and on that I'm going to dust some refined flour. And once this is nicely greased, I'm going to place the shaped bread rolls over it, and in the similar manner I'm going to make the rest. And now I'm going to cover this with a wet muslin cloth and keep this for proving for around 10 to 15 minutes. And now as you see, after 10 to 15 minutes, The dough again has proven and it has become double in size. Now finally I'm going to chop some garlic. I'm going to flavor the bread with garlic as I'm going to put this on the top. Now once this is done, I'm going to take some milk and brush it over the bread rolls. Give it a light milk wash. They look so beautiful, and once they are baked, the cheese is going to melt inside, and when you take a bite, it will just be divine. And now on the top, I'm going to sprinkle the chopped garlic. And now this will go in a preheated oven at 180 degrees Celsius for around 10 to 15 minutes. So our bread rolls have perfectly baked. Quickly I'm going to brush this with butter. And now I'm going to let this cool and they are ready to serve. So now this has cooled down. I'm going to transfer this on a platter. So there you go. Gorgeous looking bread rolls are ready. A very innovative and interesting one with cheese filling and garlic. So do give it a try. If you like the videos that we share on YouTube, do subscribe to us on our YouTube channel.